Hi, my name is Amy Weber. I am co founder of Speak, Learn, and Play. I am also a child therapist and parent coach. This month, we are talking all about adventure. And today, specifically, I want to talk about friendship as an adventure. And honestly, that's exactly what it is because social interactions are unpredictable, sometimes exciting, sometimes awkward, sometimes confusing, sometimes amazing, and sometimes all of those things in the same recess. And that is our big idea today. Social interactions are their own kind of adventure, unpredictable, rewarding, and sometimes bumpy. And I want to start by saying something really important. Social struggle does not mean a child is failing socially. It often means they're learning. Friendship is not a skill that kids simply have. It's something they practice, they explore, they repair, they discover. Like any adventure, it's going to come with bumps. So, how do we help kids navigate uncertainty in social situations? One of the hardest parts of friendship is the uncertainty. What if the kid doesn't want to play? What if they say the wrong thing? What if the plans change? What if I get left out? That ambiguity can feel huge, especially for neurodivergent kids who often thrive with predictability. Social situations can feel like being handed a map, but with a lot of missing pieces. And that feels really stressful. So, part of our job as adults is helping kids understand and expect uncertainty without fearing it. Not everything's going to go perfectly, but unexpected things happen and you can handle them. I love teaching kids that friendship is flexible. It's not scripted, and that's okay. Sometimes people misunderstand. Sometimes games change. Sometimes conversations wobble. That doesn't mean it went badly. It means humans are being human. We can help kids hold uncertainty with curiosity. Maybe instead of, they don't like me, we wonder, maybe they were distracted. Maybe if instead of assuming rejection, we practice multiple explanations. That is flexible social thinking, and that is resilience. So, how do we prepare for a friendship field trip? I love thinking of social experiences as friendship field trips. Play dates, lunch groups, birthday parties, group projects, all are little expeditions. And expeditions always go better with preparation, not pressure, just preparation. Before social situations, try previewing. Who might be there? What might happen? What if there's a tricky moment? What's one thing you could try if you're feeling stuck? That's not scripting every interaction. It's giving kids a map. And maps reduce anxiety. You can even make social adventure plans. If the conversation stalls, I can ask about interests. If I feel overwhelmed, I can take a break. If the plan changes, I can ask what the new plan is. That's all scaffolding. And honestly, adults do this too. We just call it coping. Kids deserve supports we already use ourselves. So, how can we coach through recovery after those hard or awkward moments? This is one of the most important friendship skills, recovery, because awkward moments are going to happen. Missed jokes, interruptions, feeling left out, saying something that lands weird, social misfires are not the problem. Not knowing how to recover from them often is. And recovery is teachable. I want kids learning awkward is survivable, embarrassment passes, friendships can stretch, mistakes can be repaired. That is huge. After hard moments, resist the urge to jump to, here's what you did wrong. Instead, begin with, ouch, that felt uncomfortable. Tell me what happened. Help them process before problem solving. Then explore, what did you notice? What might you try next time? Is there a repair that you want to make? That teaches reflection without shame. And I love normalizing. Every single human has awkward moments. Every single one. Honestly, adulthood is mostly recovering politely from awkwardness. We're all improvising all the time, and kids need to know that. Celebrating acts of kindness and courage is so important. Sometimes we overfocus on social performance. Did they make friends? Did they join in? Did they talk enough? But social growth is often hiding in smaller things, waiting for a turn, inviting someone in, trying again after a tough interaction, asking to join a game, giving someone space, showing kindness. All of those things matter. I want parents to celebrate courage, not just outcomes. Not, did you make a friend, but what brave thing did you do socially today? That changes what kids notice. And what we notice tends to grow. Even tiny, brave things count. Saying hi, trying again, checking on someone. All of those are huge. So, here are my practical tips for social adventure. A few tools. Teach maybe stories. When kids assume the worst socially, practice alternatives. They ignored me. Maybe story is they didn't hear. They were distracted. They were nervous too. All of these things build flexible thinking fast. You want to do social previews and not scripts. Instead of memorizing exact lines, we want to try to prepare for possibilities. What are 3 ways you could join a game? Flexible preparation beats rigid scripting every time. We want to practice recovery phrases, teaching simple repair language like, can I try that again? I didn't mean it that way. Can I join now? Oops, it's my turn to listen. These are friendship tools. We also want to use friendship debriefs. After a social event, ask what felt good, what felt tricky, what did you try? Reflection builds social awareness. And lastly, we want to celebrate social courage. Notice you asked to join, you handled disappointment, you checked on a friend, you kept trying. All of those things are social bravery. Name them out loud. So, in closing, I want to leave you with this. Friendship is never a smooth road. It is a trail with detours, with missteps, unexpected discoveries, and amazing surprises. Social growth is not learning how never to stumble. It's learning how to keep connecting when things get bumpy. That's resilience. And maybe that is the social adventure, helping kids discover I can take social risks, I can recover from awkwardness, I can be brave in relationships, and I can keep finding my people. one courageous connection at a time. Thank you so much for being with me today, and I will see you soon.